getting the world of Hollywood on board, because that's where the green carpet challenge came about. Tell me about that.
Well, that was, using the biggest communication platform in the world, the red carpet, and also the award season, which is even bigger than any red carpet in the world, to amplify a message. And after a year, I launched the Green Carpet Challenge as a challenge on myself. And after the first year, which was a single man year of doing it, I thought, okay, I can do it, it's easy. Now I have to challenge the big brands. So it was the year after for King's Speech, another award season, and I started working with all the big fashion houses to try and get them on board. And then the third year I thought, okay, I did it with independent designers, I know I can do it. I did it with the big fashion houses, I know they can do it. Now it's time to do it with the talent, because once you walk on a carpet and everyone points the microphone and you say, what are you wearing? Why not using that to say what the story that you're wearing rather than just the brand that you're wearing? And doing it with many, many actresses and actors through the years, they all say the same thing. It's like, my God, it makes such a big difference on me to walk the red carpet with a story to carry, rather than simply wearing this jewelry and this dress.
Was it easy to persuade them, Livia?
It was. I think it was, as long as, that it didn't compromise the look. And that was the point of the Green Carpet Challenge. It's always been. I would never go out with a sack of potato. You have to be glamorous, you have to be beautiful, and sustainability and ethics have nothing to do with the look and the design of a dress. And I think it was important to change the conversation, because until then, sustainability was perceived as like hemp and sandals and something really ugly. But if you think about it, it's nothing to do with the design.
So what do you advise? If it's glamour, sustainability together, how do they go together?
You have a beautiful dress, and whether the dress is made of polyester, or which is highly polluting, or a fiber, natural fiber like wool or cotton, which is not, it makes no difference on how your dress look. Whether it's done, the cut and the seam and how it's sewn, it's nothing to do with sustainability. So a designer like Alessandro Michele Gucci or Pierpaolo Piccioli and Valentino, the way that they create a gown has nothing to do with whether it's sustainable or ethical. That should always be the case, but it's nothing to do, it doesn't compromise the look of the dress.
Talking about those designers, you then had the Green Carpet Awards in Milan. What happened with that? Because that made a big impact.
There was a huge opportunity that Carlo Capasa, the president of the Italian Fashion Chamber, Camera della Moda, brought to us at Eco-Age. And one day, 4 years ago, we were talking and he said, Livia, we have the CFDA Awards in America, we have the British Fashion Awards in England, but Italy is the hub of fashion. The majority of designers, are in Italy. All the mills and the textile manufacturers that serve brands like Dior and Chanel or Saint Laurent are in Italy. So we need to do an award for Italian, which is not only about the fashion, but the handprint of fashion, so the hands of the people in the supply chain. And we have to do it in a sustainable way. What should we do? And so with Eco-Age, we came up with the concept of the Green Carpet Fashion Awards. And we launched it 2 years ago in Milan, and it was a big, surprise for everyone. Last year was another huge success, and now we're working on the third edition. We call it the Oscars of fashion because they are exactly like the Oscars in terms of the majority of fashion awards are about awarding a brand. So you award the look, you award the image. It's almost like as if the Oscar, there was only Best Picture. And instead you have to go into the cinematographer, the editor, the sound, and the screenplay. So we award the people behind. So it's never about the designer, it's always about the seamstresses, the cobbler, the textile manufacturer, the real people in the supply chain. And when you put that into a huge glamorous context, Alla Scala Theatre in Milan, and with all the actors and the actresses and the fashion influences and stuff, it becomes something very magical.
How proud were you when you saw that, Livia, when you've seen it come to life?
Incredibly proud. It was one of the highlights of my career, I think. Yeah, very proud.
Thank you for watching, and for more from CNBC International, just hit the subscribe button.